What a great day. Essie Kill working, chopping mesquite to sell. A little bit easier chopping it. And then we're burning the brush piles. And on top of that, all of our oats and rye is coming up. What? Oh yeah. Those things are huge. Pretty cool. So you can hear those things eating, can't you? We'll get it on tape. Pretty cool. You want to fry a couple of those up and eat them? No? Yeah, okay. Very good. That's a lot of wood. What do you think? What? What'd you learn today? How to make money? Can you hear the bugs? Yep. Let's see if we can pick it up on the phone microphone. All poppers, bugs. Yeah, what sounds like rain isn't. It's the grubs. Alright, I'd say you did a good job. That's at least 2 pickup fulls. And a little stack's about $7 to $10. Next time I cut the mosquito, I'll cut it smaller. Not as long. When that pile is when the machine's off, you can hear the grubs eating the wood. There's some of them. We've got people living in the house now. Haven't met them yet. Our rye and alright, Essie Kel's intrigued by these things. Got him out of the lot. So the funny thing is, it sounds like 1,000 little jaws going up and down. The wood makes just a crunch, 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 crunch noise. We heard it last week, and we have it under a dry roof. I don't know how much wood that is. 2 cords, pickup truck full, I don't know. Anyways, so these are the brush piles that we've cleared from the vineyard. Trees, stuff that we're not saving. We've saved all of the mesquite trees. That's what he's cutting up. He could cut mesquite trees for the rest of his life and never split all of them or cut all of them. And then this fire is super hot. So I've lit this one up. That's the one I pushed up with the bulldozer, and that's an old one that's been here for looks like 20 years. The wood almost crumbles in your hands. And I've gone ahead and lit that one. I've got one more down farther below, but it's right where my deer stand is. I really don't want to cut it today because I think it'll frighten the deer off, and since today is the first day of deer season, I thought I would sit out there tonight or in the morning. I've got the feeder set up. But we had about 2 inches of rain, so I was gonna wait till it was colder and have a barbecue, but we have enough brush here we can have bonfires for the rest of our lives as well. So it's not like you can get within 10 feet or 20 foot of these things. I'm 50 foot away and I can feel the heat on the other side the way the wind's blowing. It's probably 120 degrees even over there by the tree. That wind's coming out about 8 to 10 knots. I guess on land miles per hour, 7 to 10 miles per hour. Anyway, I've realized after watching myself on these tapes that I use the word anyway like teenagers use the word like. So it's kind of funny what you don't hear in your normal conversation. I've had people point it out to me before, but not for a long time. I expected to see rabbits, snakes, all sorts of stuff come out of here, but nothing came out. I probably scared everything that was going to be scared by the tractors the last 2 months. Well, some of that looked like there was some decent firewood under there, but again, I've got stacks of wood everywhere. Come down and check out the deer feeder. If you're not from Texas, pulling a deer into a food probably seems kind of mean. I find it all different kinds of ways. But we have so many deer here to put them on your table. There's a smokehouse about a mile down the road. We eat every bit of what we're gonna shoot. We'll take most of it to get made into jerky, and then we've got a bunch of axis and a lot of whitetail. Whitetail are native, axis are from India. These are the ones I'll wait to burn because I think it'll chase my deer off in the morning. But they've been all over here. Pretty interesting. Kind of a look back at everything. Brush piles. This is going to be on our way down to the pavilion once we get these mobile homes out of here in the next year or so. This one's in horrible condition. That one up there is where we're staying now since we've rented the house. And we've rented the house to some folks in the wine industry and sales as a favor to a new compatriot friend of ours who owns a big winery down the road. This place is beautiful. For those of you who watched Ode to the Cow, it was right through those trees there and that pasture where it's light green in the background. Look at these trees though. They're amazing. 5 to 10 foot diameters or circumference. 4 foot diameters. And these aren't the biggest ones on the property. Everybody thinks I'm tree crazy, but man, it just cut those blooms up and have some picnic tables and stuff underneath them, maybe some swings. Ralph obviously stayed out here for an extra few hours the other day cutting. All right, well, that's November the 5th in Stonewall. Maybe more to come, maybe not, but we're sure enjoying being out here.